Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Janang Saputra. Today I wanna deliver my presentation with the title is Fun Fact About Morocco. First, Al-Maghrib Al-Aqsa. Morocco has an Arabic name, namely Al-Maghrib Al-Aqsa, which means extreme west. Because in the Arabic word, Morocco is a country located in the westernmost region. Next, capital city. Before Morocco gained its independence, Rabat became the capital of a French protectorate around 190 and 12. But today, Rabat remains the capital of Morocco and is the second most important city after Casablanca. Next, highest mountain. Mount Tokal or Jabal Tokal is the highest mountain in North Africa, located in Morocco. This 13,000-foot mountain is located in the Atlas Mountains, in the center of Tokal National Park, about 37 miles south of Marrakesh. Okay, next, dromedaries. The type of camel in Morocco is dromedary or has only one hump, besides being used for meat and milk. Camels in Morocco are also commonly used as a means of transportation as in other Arab countries. Next, the mall. The type Morocco also has the largest mall on the African continent, which is called the Morocco Mall. The mall, located in Casablanca, was built in 2011 and designed by the architect Davide Padua of Design International on an area of 190,000 square meters. Next, Barbary lion. Morocco's national animal is the Barbary lion. However, it is reported that at this time the animal has become extinct in the wild and is only left in Moroccan zoos. The last time it was known the animal was still in the wild was around 60 and 40. Next, masjid. In Morocco, in Casablanca, there is a masjid which is the seventh largest masjid in the world. The masjid is named the Hassan II Masjid and has a space capacity that can accommodate about 80,000 worshippers. Next, tea. Tea is a national drink of Morocco. Tea in Morocco was first introduced by traders from England around 1854. Moroccans or Berbers also dubbed tea as whiskey. Next, sardine. Morocco is the largest sardines exporting country in the world. In 2016, Morocco was reported to have exported more than 1 million tons of fish, and sardines made up 62% of the fish caught and exported from Morocco. Next, Jalaba. Morocco's national dress is called the Jalaba, which is a unisex hooded coverall one piece. Usually, wealthy people in Morocco have a custom-made Jalaba. Jalaba is also known as an indication of conservative politics and values. Next, Morocco is not African Union. Another little known fact about Morocco is that Morocco is the only African country that is not part of the African Union. Casablanca. Casablanca or Dar el Beida or White House is the largest city in Morocco, named as Dar el Beida or White House because it was inspired by Kate House, a large white building that can be seen from a distance. Next, religion. Islam is the largest religion in Morocco, with Muslims accounting for 80% of the population. Islam was first brought to Morocco in 1680 and during the Arab invasion under the leadership of Uqba ibn Nafi, a general of the Umayyad dynasty in Damascus. Next, President. Morocco's King Mohammed V, born on August 21, 1963, also known as Raja Muhammad bin Al-Hassan. He was crowned king in 1990 until now. He leads the country of Morocco. You can say that his tenure is long. That's right. Next, resident population. Morocco has a population of over 33 million and an area of around about 400,000 square kilometers. Its capital is Rabat and its largest city is Casablanca. Other major cities are Marrakech, Tangier, Tétouan, Sail, Fez, Agadir, Meknes, Oja, Keita, and Nador. Okay, next, crops. In Morocco, there are many types of bread that are famous for their deliciousness. A dry bread called khobz is a Moroccan staple in the form of bread baked in a wood-fired oven. Next, Al-Qarawiyyin. Al-Qarawiyyin University is the first and oldest university in the world, located in city of Fez, Morocco. Al-Qarawiyyin was founded in 1857. Al-Qarawiyyin University has received an award from the Guinness Book of World Records as the oldest university in the world that is still running today. Next, tourist attraction. Al-Qarawiyyin University is the first and oldest university in the world, located in the city of West Morocco. The first unique tourist spot that you must tourist attraction. The first unique tourist spot that you must visit in Morocco is the Hassan II Masjid. This masjid is located in the city of Casablanca as the largest masjid in Africa, which can accommodate as many as 100,000 worshippers. The decor of the building with marble, mosaic, and zelig tile detail is given to honor traditional Islamic architecture. Next, Red City. City of Marrakech, Morocco, North Africa. Red City is a historic city located about 40,000 kilometers. 400 kilometers from the Moroccan capital, Rabat. Buildings, hotels, and people's houses and other buildings are dominated by red. That's why the city of Marrakech is known as the Red City. Last, Blue City. Chaouen or Chaouen is a city northwestern Morocco. Chaouen is the capital of the province of the same name and is famous for its blue buildings. Chaouen is situated inland from Tangier and Tétouan.
Morocco, officially the Kingdom of Morocco, is the northwesternmost country in the Maghreb region of North Africa. It overlooks the Mediterranean Sea to the north and the Atlantic Ocean to the west, and has land borders with Algeria to the east, and the disputed territory of Western Sahara to the south. Morocco also claimed the Spanish exclaves of Ceuta, Melilla, and Penon de Vélez de la Gomera, and several small Spanish-controlled islands off its coast. It spans an area of 400,000 square kilometer or 700,000 square kilometer with a population of roughly 37 million. Its official and predominant religion is Islam, and the official language are Arabic and Berber. The Moroccan dialect of Arabic and French are also widely spoken. Moroccan identity and culture is a vibrant mix of Berber, Arab, and European cultures. Its capital is Rabat, while its largest city is Casablanca. Inhabited since the Paleolithic era over 900 years ago, the first Moroccan state was established by Idris I in 788. It was subsequently ruled by a series of independent dynasties, reaching its zenith as a regional power in the 11th and 12th centuries. Under the Almoravid and Almohad dynasties, when it controlled most of the Liberian Peninsula and the Maghreb. In the 15th and 16th centuries, Morocco faced external threats to its sovereignty with domination, and Morocco was the only North African nation to escape Ottoman dominion. The Alauti dynasty, which rules the country to this day, seized power in 1000, 6031, and over the next 2 centuries expanded diplomatic and commercial relations with the Western world. Morocco's strategic location near the mouth of the Mediterranean drew renewed European interest in 1912. France and Spain divided the country into respective protectorates, reserving an international zone in Tangler. Following intermittent riots and revolts against colonial rule in 1956, Morocco regained its independence and reunited. Since independence, Morocco has remained relatively stable. It has the fifth largest economy in Africa and wields significant influence in both Africa and the Arab world. It is considered a middle power in global affairs and holds membership in the Arab League, the Union for the Mediterranean, and the African Union. Morocco is a unitary semi-constitutional monarchy with an elected parliament. The executive branch is led by the King of Morocco, and legislative powers, especially over the military, foreign policy, and religious affairs, he can issue decrees called dahirs, which have the force of law, and can also dissolve the parliament after consulting the prime minister and the president of the constitutional court. Morocco claims ownership of the non-self-governing territory of Western Sahara, which it has designated its southern province. In 1975, after Spain agreed to decolonize the territory and ceded its control to Morocco and Mauritania, a guerrilla war broke out between those powers and some of the local inhabitants. In 1979, Mauritania relinquished its claim to the area, but the war continued to rage. In 1981, a ceasefire agreement was reached, but the issue of sovereignty remained unresolved. Today, Morocco occupies two-thirds of the territory, and efforts to resolve this dispute have thus far failed to break the political deadlock. Next, etymology. Morocco's full Arabic name Al-Mamlakah Al-Maghribiyah may best be translated as Kingdom of the West. Although the West in Arabic is Al-Gharb, medieval Arab historians and geographers sometimes referred to Morocco as Al-Maghrib Al-Aqsa, meaning the farthest west, to distinguish it from neighboring regions then called Al-Maghrib Al-Awsat and Al-Maghrib Al-Adna. The word Morocco is derived from the name of the city Marrakech, which was its capital under Al-Moravid dynasty and the Almohad Caliphate. The origin of the name Marrakech is disputed, but it most likely comes from the Berber word Amur, Wakas, meaning land of God. The modern Berber name for Marrakech is Mraksh, or Mrrakc. In Turkish, Morocco is known as Fas, a name derived from its ancient capital of Fes. However, in other parts of the Islamic world, for example in Egyptian and Middle Eastern Arabic literature before the mid-20th century, the name commonly used to refer to Morocco was Marrakesh. That name is still used for the nation today in some language, including Persian, Urdu, and Punjabi. The English name Morocco is an Anglicization of the Spanish name for the country, Mauritius. That Spanish name was also the basis for the Old Tuscan word for the country. Morocco, from which the modern Italian word for the country, Morocco, is derived. So, that's the discussion about the country of Morocco, starting from interesting fact in the country to the history of the country. I hope that can be useful knowledge for friends, and if friends want to know more clearly about the country of Finland, friends, you can search on the internet. Okay, thank you for you all. I'm sorry if I have many mistakes in this video. Thank you for your watch. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to click subscribe and share. Bye bye.